Emerging from the mist where the yellow river twists, Fuchsia deciphered ciphers as a mythic alchemist. No potions in his palms, just the patterns on a shell. He watched the dragon-tortoise and the secrets that fell. He drew the 8 trigrams in an elegant design, translating the celestial into something more divine. The mountain and the thunder, the water and the wind, the genesis of wisdom where the universe begins. It wasn't magic tricks but an architect's inspection, a sacred mathematics born of natural reflection. Millennia advance, we find a monarch in the cage. King Wen of Zhou imprisoned by a tyrant's blinding rage. But Iron cannot tether how the universe is turning. He synthesized the symbols while the prison lamps were burning. He stacked them into 64, a hexagram array, a lexicon of shadows to illuminate the gray. His loyal son, the Duke, appended lines to every vision, 384 degrees of absolute precision. They charted out the changes, every pinnacle and fall, and wrote the book of destiny behind a dungeon wall. Then enters the philosopher, the master of the scroll, Confucius weaving ethics deep into the parchment soul. The 10 wings took the oracle and elevated thought, connecting human virtue with the lessons heaven taught. Tradition says the leather binding snapped and broke in 3, because he read the changes with such fierce velocity. He shifted it from prophecy to statecraft in the mind, a compass for the consciousness of wandering mankind. A doctrine of morality gracefully unfurled to harmonize the ruler with the rhythm of the world. The mysticism breathes within the elegantly raw, the cosmic choreography of fundamental law. The yin is the receptive, dark and yielding in the night. The yang is the creative, piercing darkness with the light. They never fight for dominance, they circle in a trance and give birth to each other in an infinite expanse. You do not force the river, you surrender to the stream, aligning with the currents of this holographic dream. It's not about command or bending fortune to your will. It's knowing when to leap and knowing when to just sit still. So why do we define when modern science holds the reign? Because the human spirit needs a mirror for the brain to bypass the egoic loops that keep the mind confined and pull the deeper wisdom from the labyrinth of mind. The Swiss physician Jung proclaimed its synchronicity, the archetypes reflecting back our own complicity. You toss the arrow stalks or cast the coins and take a breath and find the quiet clarity that operates beneath an ancient superstition. No, a psychological key, unlocking the chaotic into pure geometry.